All right, in this video, we will look at the conditional tense, which basically translates into English as would. Okay, and you'll see here. In Portuguese, if you want to say, I would play, or I would eat, or we would think, it's really simple. Okay, you just take the full unconjugated verb of what you want to say, such as jogar, comer, pensar, and you add the endings you see in the chart on the right to the end of the full verb, depending on which pronoun you use. So some examples of this are, I would play. The verb for to play, like a sport, is jogar. So, eu jogar, and then add the ia. Eu jogaria. I would eat. The verb for to eat is comer. Eu comer, and then add the ia. Eu comeria. We would think. Nós, the verb for to think, pensar, and then add the iamos, íamos. Nós pensar íamos. He would go. The verb for to go is ir. Ele iria. And they would buy. The verb for to buy is comprar. Eles comprariam. Eles comprariam. So pretty simple, really, right? I wrote, note, you often see this the conditional tense when the past subjunctive tense is used in a sentence. And I'll teach you about the past subjunctive in future videos, so don't worry about that right now. But simply to say, I would do this, I would do that, they would do this, okay, you take the full verb and just add the endings there in that green, that you see in the green box, okay? Now, on the bottom, you can see there are a few main verbs, fazer, dizer, and trazer, whose root changes when the conditional tense is used. So you can't simply use the regular unconjugated verb. These are mainly the three verbs that this happens to, okay? All the other verbs for the conditional tense, you just take the full verb and add the ia, iamos, or iang on the end, okay? But in these three verbs, like I wrote, the endings don't change. The conditional tense endings don't change. It's just the root of the verb changes. So in this little box here, you can see fazer, the root becomes far, F-A-R, and then you add the ia, íamos, or iam. All right? Eu faria, você faria, nós faríamos, eles fariam. Dizer becomes dir, D-I-R, dir. Diria, diria, diríamos, diriam. And trazer becomes trar, T-R-A-R. Traria, traria, traríamos, and trariam. So that's basically the conditional tense. Just kind of practice it, and real simple though. For pretty much every verb except for those three on the bottom, you take the full verb and then just add the ia, íamos, or iam, depending on the pronoun you want to use, and you've got it. All right. Agora é sua vez.